Hello everyone, Interact here with a quick, different kind of video, I guess. We're gonna look at the hotfix that they just rolled out today. Basically, just a few minutes ago, I guess, maybe an hour ago, I'm not sure. So they did balancing changes in a hotfix, which I'm just gonna start off by saying I'm not a huge fan of balance changes in hotfixes. I'm fine with all these bug fixes happening, but balancing in a hotfix that just kind of dropped randomly, when you have a PTB that you can use to test it out and get feedback, seems a little sketchy, but let's get into it. So they nerfed the Nightmare or Freddy Krueger's rope add-ons and swing chains. I understand why they did it. People stacking like swing chains and jump rope and red paintbrush, it was obscene on top of like Thanatophobia and Sloppy Butcher and whatever. I don't think they went about this the right way though. So outdoor rope, the uncommon one, got nerfed from 6% to 2%. Jump rope, the rare version, got nerfed from 9% to 4%. And swing chains, the very rare, got nerfed from a 3% per to 2% per, so max of 8%. Instead of a max of 12%. I don't think this was the right way to go about it. I think if they wanted to nerf the quote-unquote forever Freddy build, they should have just made them not stack. So like you can't run a swing chains and a jump rope, or a jump rope and an outdoor rope. Like just add the text does not stack to these, so you can't have 15% baseline. Like you have to choose either you have the swing chains, where it goes up to 12%, but maybe it's only, 3% because only one person's asleep. Or you want to run jump rope just for the more consistent 9%. I mean, 2% and 4%, it's just so bad. I think they went about this the wrong way. I think they should have added does not stack. The other thing that I have a super big issue with is the nerf of Renjiro's Bloody Glove. So, Renjiro's Bloody Glove makes it so survivors can see blood auras when they're within, I believe it's 4 meters of them. I said it in the Oni video that came out just a few days ago. And if they touch them, they'd have their aura revealed for 3 seconds. So, the thing about this that I learned on stream yesterday is that this doesn't work when you're in Blood Fury. So, I'm not sure if they don't see the blood orbs or if they just can't touch them and reveal themselves. But I believe that the way that it works is blood orbs just go away while you're in Blood Fury, and so nobody sees them anymore. I mean, the biggest issue is that the survivors absorb them now. So, like, yeah, the aura stacks, apparently. I'm wondering if this is a hard cap, or if you can have a survivor touch 200, like touch the 100 max blood orbs and reveal themselves for 200 seconds or not. That would be kind of silly. I assume this probably has a hard cap that they just didn't post here. I'll wait until I get the data mine from Jester to really check that out. But I mean, yeah, survivors being able to deny you, this is an ultra rare add-on, right? So survivors being able to deny you blood orbs by just absorbing them at the cost of just revealing themselves for a bit. Like, there are survivors that already run Object of Obsession because they're that confident they can loop you. So letting them deny you of your power makes this add-on really not that appealing. We'll see what the duration stack limit is. I assume it'll probably be like, 10 seconds or something. I don't know. Updated turn ratio of Demon Dash to improve controller turn. So a lot of people posted on the Oni video that like flicking on console was not a thing. So hopefully that's helpful. I'm worried about this though. I don't know if this is a nerf to flicking on keyboard and mouse. They said just keyboard. So I'm wondering if this is something to do with QE turning. Like if you bind your turn to Q and E, you could flick a lot farther than if you just used a mouse. I'm hoping this is not a direct nerf to flicking. It just makes console flicking easier and makes it so you can't like QEX is kind of an exploit, kind of a bug. I don't really know which it was. Fixed an issue that causes them to crash. Obviously, fantastic. Anything that fixes crashing, obviously fantastic. Here's a big one. Fix an issue that caused Nemesis not to trigger on Obsession switch from Furtive Chase. Another thing that I talked about in the Oni video. So it's cool to see that that's fixed. I don't know that I will be doing anything, but you can for sure bet that Ots is going to have some kind of weird Nemesis Furtive Chase build coming out when he gets back from his holiday. I always like it when they fix issues that allow survivors to hold Sprint Burst. Those are always good. Fixed an issue that allowed Oni to rotate faster than intended when using keyboard or joysticks during Demon. I don't know what this means, but we'll see. I mean, you know, I think Oni was strong, and I don't think he needed a nerf per se. Maybe some tweaks. So maybe these are just tweaks. Hopefully these are just tweaks. This is one that I have a major issue with. Fixed an issue that caused the Oni to gain blood orbs when hitting an injured survivor affected by endurance. So you don't get anything on a borrowed time checking anymore, or if somebody styptics or runs Metal of Man or anything like that, you're not going to get blood. It's just, why? It seems so silly to nerf this. I don't understand. This, by the way, was hilarious when you would get stuck in your Demon Strike. You just have your Kanabo like above your head. It looked ridiculously hilarious. They finally fixed the nurse sliding super quickly while fatiguing. That's good. Everything else here is like, yeah, fix the issue that caused lowers FPS. That's always good. Item clips, yeah, sure. I thought there was something else in here that... Here we go. Fixed an issue that would cause the trapper to get caught in a bear trap that was just set. This is fantastic. This has been such an annoying bug for, like, since dedicated servers came out. Which is annoying. Fix an issue that could cause desync. That might mean that you're not going to get, like, hit over windows and stuff as much. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that plays out. This issue was apparently something that's happening to people. I never saw it happen to me. This trapper thing is super nice, but I think, yeah, I mean, overall, the bug fixes are fantastic. Obviously, they always are. I think they went overboard on the Nightmare, and Renjiro's. I don't know why they would nerf, like, just kind of out of the blue, you know? Like, it's a hotfix. We didn't know anything about this. We didn't get to test this on PTB and be like, hey, yeah, this is fine, actually. Like, sure, Freddy is still in a great place with this at being only 4%, this being only 12%. And yeah, Renjiro's is fine. Like, why have a PTB if you don't use it? I guess is my where I'm coming at this. I think Freddy's still going to be good. I think that people that were using the so-called Forever Freddy build, where you just stack like swing chains and Thanat and slot, I think that needed some kind of change for sure. But I think the way it was just to make these not stack, so you can't run like jump rope and outdoor rope, or swing chains and jump rope or something. I don't know. I feel like they went about it the wrong way, and I don't like this change at all. I think this is silly. We'll see what the duration stack max is, but it still seems silly because you couldn't even use it in Blood Fury. But we'll see how it shakes out. That's just my quick thoughts on quick, I guess. Not as quick as I had anticipated, but my quick thoughts on the hotfix. I mean, if you like this kind of video and you want me to just kind of talk about patch notes and my thoughts on them, just leave a comment for that, and I'll try and do it in the future. This is just kind of something that I want to do, because this really bothers me. I was testing it out yesterday, and when I realized you can't use it in Blood Fury, I thought it was like not as good as I had initially thought. It's still good, but it wasn't as good. But now that they can just deny you your power, I don't know why they do that. Just test these things on PTB, man. Like, have mini PTBs. Like, just have a week where you're like, hey, we have these things that we want to test out. Hop on PTB and test them out. See how you feel. Give us some feedback. Just randomly throwing these, it seems silly. But I'm rambling, so those are my thoughts on the 3.42 hotfix. See you in the next video. Bye.